Okay, Robby here, Dodgy Garage, mobile DPF cleaning. So this morning we have a Renault Master, and this one is in a bit of a condition. Let's get inside. I've just lifted the van up. It says there check, brake wear, spanner, service light is on, fuel's in reserve. So just with having the fuel in reserve, the vehicle won't do a regen. I've already dialed in, and on this vehicle the dongle is in there behind. There's a little cup holder that you pull off. So I've dialed into this vehicle already, and unbelievably it doesn't have any fault codes for the DPF, and it's idling quite rough, I must tell you. And first problem there is the glow plugs control unit is obviously not working properly, and then thermo plunger, those are the relays. But then when you, and it's got no, as I say, no DPF fault code. Then when you go into read data stream and we go down to particle filter differential pressure, particle filter differential pressure, at idle we're at 65, 62, 65. So we're going to give this vehicle a put some fluid through the DPF. I'll show you how that works. But this vehicle's not idling nicely. It's wobbling a lot. It's not happy. Anyway, I'll get underneath and I'll show you how that works. Okay, so we're underneath the vehicle. Here's the DPF. There's the little pipe that I need to get into, and as you can see, somebody's been there before me and they've put a little piece of wire there, which I'm going to have to take off. And I do carry spare clips, but this is not good. This is not what you want to see. Okay, give me a moment. Let me get this off. Okay, so I've got that piece of wire off there, and I've connected on my own rubber tube here, and that'll come down to the side of the vehicle and the outside, and I'm going to put some cleaning fluid in there. But this van, I can see, has had a bit of work done to it, but it's going to need a bit more. Okay, so I've got that rubber tube connected straight onto the DPF there, and then onto my pressure gun here, and I have a generator in the back here, so I'm going to be pushing in the fluid now, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so busy putting the fluid in. The noisy generator next to me, and when this pipe starts shaking, then we'll know that we're done. Okay, so we're nearly there. So we're getting quite a lot of steam and stuff coming out from this DPF now, which is as expected. Now starting to shake. Okay, so we've got all of that coming out, but we're going to switch the engine off now and give it half an hour and let the chemicals work their magic. Switch that off, ignition back on, and we are now 8:40, so at 10 past then we'll start her up again. Okay, and in the meantime, I'm just going to get back underneath and reconnect that pipe onto the DPF pressure sensor. Just go get underneath here, and switch a light on, that might help. There we go. Where are we? We're going over up there. So I've got a little clamp to put on there instead of that piece of wire, so I'll put that on. Give me a moment, I need both hands. Okay, there we go, just like that. That's now properly connected. No piece of wire, that's good. So the next thing is basically to wait, go inside, wait for the vehicle, wait for the chemicals to do their thing inside this DPF, which is here. It's quite a big DPF on these vehicles. Okay, and while we wait for the time to elapse, we go to special function, and we want to tell the vehicle that it's had a new DPF, because that resets. There we go, adapters are after replacing particle filter. So we reset all of that. Ignition on, engine stopped. Okay, and it says command finish, so it's reset everything there. Then the other thing that I've checked is that the oil is within its service period, within its service interval. Service it's still got 21,000 for the oil, so that's well within its limits. And then that spanner up there, I would imagine, relates to the fact that it's got a warning for the brake pads. If you just cycle through these, there we go. So check brake pad wear. All right, then okay, let's go there and back to fault codes, read DTCs. The main problem here is that the glow plugs aren't working, and that thermo plunger relay unit is going to have to be replaced. Anyway, let's wait and see. We're going to start her up in a minute. I'll clear all of these fault codes, clear fault memory. Completed, go back to read DTCs, no fault codes. Okay, and then we're going to go to read data stream, pull up some bits and pieces that we want to look at when we start the vehicle up, and monitor its performance. Okay, so we've just started up, and as expected the pressure is quite high, but we're going to see that dropping in a moment. And the soot in the filter is obviously at 35 grams. We want to see that dropping down too. Water temperature 52. We'll monitor this. Okay, already the particle filter differential pressure is dropping. Typically we want to see that bit between 40 and 80 millibars at about 2,500–3,000 revs. Okay, so I've just put this pedal holder there, got the revs up there at about 3,000 revs, and pressure is now, hang on, let's get in the light there, we're getting down there, 140-ish. Oh, mad. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so the pressure now at idle is 898 millibars. Soot is coming down, but this vehicle's going to have its glow plugs done. It's going to need some more work. I think it might be running out of fuel. So that's it. That's this one for today. See you in the next one.